Here are Grandpa's 45 oddly useful WD-40 hacks you'll wish you knew sooner. Revive a dead ballpoint pen. Did you know that WD-40 can bring dead ballpoint pens back to life? Its solvent properties break down dried ink clogs that stop the ball from rolling smoothly. Spray a small amount onto a paper towel and roll the pen's tip across the surface. If the ink doesn't flow immediately, repeat the process, ensuring the tip is well lubricated. Once the ink starts flowing, test it on paper for smooth writing. It's a quick and clever fix Grandpa swears by. Remove dog poo from tennis shoes. Cleaning dog poo from tennis shoes is easier with WD-40. Its lubricating properties loosen stubborn residues for easy removal. Spray WD-40 directly onto the affected area and let it sit for a minute. Use a stiff brush or an old toothbrush to scrub away the mess gently. Rinse the shoes with warm, soapy water to remove residue and odor. Finish with a thorough drying process, ensuring no lingering smell remains. Quiet, squeaky bed frames. Squeaky bed frames can disrupt sleep, but WD-40 offers a quick fix. It reduces friction between metal and wood parts that cause the noise. Spray WD-40 on the joints and screws where the squeaks originate. Move the bed frame back and forth to allow the lubricant to penetrate deeply. Wipe away any excess to avoid a mess. If the squeaking persists, reapply to ensure all problem areas are addressed. Remove gum from clothes. Gum stuck to clothes is no match for WD-40. It works by breaking down the gum's stickiness and loosening its grip on fabric fibers. Spray a generous amount of WD-40 onto the gum, ensuring it's fully coated. Allow it to sit for a minute, then gently scrape off the gum using a butter knife or a credit card. Wash the clothing item as usual to remove any residue and leave it looking fresh. Unstick old kitchen drawers. Old kitchen drawers that stick can be a daily annoyance, but WD-40 can make them glide smoothly again. Its lubricating properties reduce the friction between the runners. Pull the drawer out partially and spray WD-40 along the rails and tracks. Open and close the drawer several times to distribute the lubricant evenly. Wipe away any excess with a cloth. You'll be amazed at how effortlessly the drawers open and close. Remove permanent marker from floors. Have you accidentally marked your floors with permanent marker? WD-40 can save the day by dissolving the ink's bond to the surface. Spray a small amount of WD-40 directly onto the stain, ensuring the area is lightly coated. Let it sit for about 30 seconds, then gently scrub with a soft cloth or sponge. Once the marker is gone, wipe the area with a damp cloth to clean off any residue. For delicate surfaces, test in an inconspicuous spot first. Loosen jammed locks. Jammed locks don't have to be a hassle. Spray WD-40 directly into the keyhole and onto the lock mechanism. Insert the key and gently wiggle it to distribute the lubricant and loosen the internal parts. The product dissolves rust and clears debris, restoring smooth function. Repeat the process if necessary, then wipe away excess residue. For long-lasting results, give locks a spritz every few months to keep them working flawlessly. Shine dull stainless steel faucets. WD-40 is an easy fix for dull stainless steel faucets. Spray a small amount onto a soft cloth and buff the faucet in circular motions to remove water spots and grime. Focus on edges and crevices where buildup accumulates. Rinse the faucet with warm water to remove any leftover residue, then dry it with a clean towel. For added brilliance, polish with a microfiber cloth afterward for a spotless shine. Remove grime from grout on bathroom floors. Grimy bathroom grout is no match for WD-40. Spray it along grout lines, ensuring full coverage, and let it sit for 5 minutes. Use an old toothbrush to scrub away dirt and mildew, working in small circular motions. Once clean, wipe the area with a damp cloth to remove residue and product. WD-40's water-resistant formula also helps repel future grime, making it an efficient option for grout maintenance. Shine old-fashioned tea kettles. Give your tea kettle a makeover with WD-40. Spray a light coating over the exterior of the kettle, focusing on tarnished or stained areas. Allow it to sit for a few minutes, then buff with a soft cloth to lift grime and restore its shine. Rinse thoroughly with warm water, ensuring no product remains in food contact areas. Avoid spraying the inside of the kettle for safety. Unstick folding chairs. Did you know that a quick spray of WD-40 can rescue jammed folding chairs? The product works by penetrating stuck hinges and reducing friction caused by rust or dirt buildup. Apply WD-40 directly onto the pivot points and joints. Wait a minute for the lubricant to seep in, then gently fold and unfold the chair to work the mechanism free. Wipe away any residue with a cloth to avoid slipping. Store chairs in a dry area to minimize future sticking issues. Remove smoke stains. Smoke stains can be tough to tackle, but WD-40 is up to the task. Its oil-based formula breaks down the residue clinging to surfaces. Spray a small amount onto the stained area and allow it to sit for a couple of minutes. Use a damp cloth to wipe the surface, repeating the process if needed. Afterward, clean the area with soap and water to remove any remaining film. For a fresh finish, buff lightly with a dry cloth. Prevent rust on patio umbrella poles. Protecting outdoor furniture from rust is easy with WD-40. It creates a water-repellent barrier that shields metal from moisture exposure. Spray a light coat along the pole, focusing on joints and the base. Use a soft cloth to distribute the product evenly and wipe off any excess. Repeat this process every few months, particularly during wet seasons. For best results, keep the umbrella closed when not in use during heavy rain or snow. Shine ceiling fan blades. Ceiling fans collect dust and dull over time, but WD-40 can restore their shine. Its cleaning properties cut through grime, leaving a polished surface. Spray a small amount onto a microfiber cloth, not directly on the blades, to avoid drips. Wipe each blade thoroughly, flipping the cloth to a clean side as needed. Once clean, buff the blades with a dry cloth for an extra gleam. Use a step stool or ladder for safe access during cleaning. Clean off stuck food from the stove. WD-40 makes quick work of hardened food stains on stoves. Its lubricant softens the bond between the food and the surface. Spray directly onto the stubborn spots and let it sit for a minute. Use a sponge or soft scrub pad to loosen the debris without scratching. Wipe the area clean with a soapy cloth, followed by a dry towel. A quick reapplication might be needed for tougher stains, but the results are worth it. Loosen rusted hinges. Rusted hinges can be noisy and stubborn, but WD-40 can bring them back to life. Its penetrating properties dissolve rust and lubricate the metal. Spray the hinges generously, ensuring the lubricant reaches deep into the crevices. Move the hinge back and forth to distribute the product evenly and free up the movement. Wipe off any excess to prevent dripping or dirt accumulation. Repeat every few months to keep hinges smooth and quiet. Remove marks left by chair feet on tile floors. Stubborn scuff marks from chair feet are no match for WD-40. The product's lubricating agents break down the rubber or plastic residue stuck on tiles. Spray a small amount directly onto the mark and let it sit briefly. Use a soft cloth or sponge to rub the area until the mark disappears. Rinse the spot with soapy water to remove any leftover residue. For ongoing prevention, consider using felt pads on chair feet. Keep zippers gliding smoothly. Sticky zippers can be a nuisance, but WD-40 solves the problem effortlessly. Its formula reduces friction, allowing the zipper to move freely. Apply a small amount along the zipper's teeth, avoiding fabric contact. Gently slide the zipper back and forth to work the product in. Wipe away any excess with a cloth to avoid staining. This trick works for jackets, bags, and even tents, ensuring zippers remain functional for longer. Remove food stains from countertops. WD-40 is surprisingly effective at tackling tough food stains on countertops. Its oil-based formula breaks down sticky residues and stains. Spray a light mist on the affected area and allow it to sit for a minute. Wipe the stain with a sponge or cloth, applying gentle pressure. Rinse thoroughly with soap and water to eliminate any remaining product. For stubborn spots, a second application may help restore the surface to its original condition. Protect garden tools from rust. WD-40 acts as a rust preventative shield for garden tools. It forms a water-repellent barrier, keeping moisture and corrosion at bay. After cleaning your tools, spray them lightly with WD-40, focusing on metal parts. Wipe off excess product with a rag to avoid slipperiness. Store the tools in a dry, covered space for added protection. Shine and protect copper pots. Restoring the brilliance of copper pots can be surprisingly easy. WD-40's ability to dissolve oxidation makes it an excellent choice for cleaning and protecting copper surfaces. Start by spraying a light coat onto the pot's exterior and let it sit for a minute. Use a soft cloth to buff the surface in circular motions, removing tarnish and revealing the pot's shine. Rinse with warm, soapy water and dry thoroughly. Regular treatment keeps pots gleaming effortlessly. Remove sticky residue. Sticky residue can be stubborn, but WD-40 offers a hassle-free solution. The product's solvent properties break down adhesives effectively. Spray directly onto the residue and allow it to sit for 2-3 minutes. Use a cloth or scraper to remove the loosened gunk, applying gentle pressure if needed. Wipe the surface clean and follow up with soap and water to remove any leftover traces. This method works well for jars, furniture, and even electronics. Keep lawnmower wheels turning smoothly. Smooth lawnmower operation often depends on proper wheel maintenance. WD-40's lubricating formula reduces friction and prevents dirt buildup. Apply a small amount to the wheel axles and spin them to distribute the product evenly. Wipe away any excess to avoid attracting debris. Repeat every few weeks to ensure lasting performance. Grandpa always said, "A well-maintained mower makes yard work a breeze," and he was right. Your mower will feel brand new. Prevent rust on garden hose connectors. Keeping hose connectors rust-free is crucial for maintaining their functionality. WD-40 creates a moisture-resistant barrier, preventing rust formation. Spray a light coat over the connectors and let it dry for a few minutes. Use a cloth to ensure even application and wipe off any drips. Reapply every month or after extended exposure to water. Rust-free connectors make connecting and disconnecting hoses far easier during gardening. Clean grime off a coffee grinder. Grime can dull your coffee grinder's performance over time. WD-40 can cut through oily residue and restore efficiency. Spray a small amount onto a soft cloth or sponge, then gently wipe the grinder's blades and interior. Avoid spraying directly onto sensitive parts. Use a dry cloth to remove residue and rinse removable components with warm, soapy water. Regular cleaning keeps your grinder efficient and preserves the taste of your coffee. Prevent garbage can lids from rusting. Moisture exposure can lead to rusty garbage can lids, shortening their lifespan. WD-40 forms a water-repellent barrier that halts rust before it starts. Clean the lid thoroughly with a damp cloth and dry completely. Spray a thin, even coat of WD-40 across the entire lid, focusing on seams and hinges. Use a soft cloth to spread the product evenly. Reapply every 2 months or after heavy rainfall for long-lasting protection and durability. Remove scum and prevent clogs on drains. Soap scum and grease can cause frustrating clogs. WD-40's ability to dissolve buildup makes it a great preventative tool. Spray the product into the drain and let it sit for 5 minutes. Use a scrub brush to loosen debris and rinse with hot water to flush away residues. Repeat the process monthly to maintain clear pipes. Add a drain filter to prevent larger debris from creating stubborn blockages. Loosen stuck keys on TV remote control. Stuck remote keys can disrupt your relaxation time. Grandpa swears by WD-40 for this quick fix. Spray a small amount onto a cotton swab, carefully applying it around the edges of the sticky button. Gently press the button repeatedly to loosen the mechanism. Wipe away any excess product with a dry cloth. Avoid oversaturating the area to protect the remote's internal components. For long-lasting performance, keep your remote free of dirt and spills. Remove laundry detergent stains from washer. Detergent residue can create stubborn marks inside your washing machine. WD-40 breaks down these greasy stains with ease. Spray the affected area lightly and let it sit for 5 minutes. Wipe the stain with a damp cloth, scrubbing gently to lift the residue. Rinse thoroughly and run an empty wash cycle to remove any leftover product. Regular cleaning keeps your washer sparkling and ensures your clothes come out as fresh as possible. Keep animals away from chewing cable and telephone lines. Chewing on cables can pose dangers to both animals and your equipment. WD-40's strong scent deters animals from gnawing on wiring. Spray a light layer along the length of exposed cables, avoiding connectors and electrical points. Reapply every month or after rain to maintain its effectiveness. Combine this hack with protective tubing for added security. For best results, ensure the cables are clean and dry before applying WD-40. Prevent snow buildup on outdoor furniture. Snow piling up on outdoor furniture is a winter hassle. WD-40 can create a protective barrier to keep snow from sticking. Clean the furniture, ensuring it's dry. Then spray an even coat of WD-40 on flat and exposed surfaces. Allow it to dry for a few minutes before snowfall. Reapply as needed after heavy use or extreme weather. Lubricate curtain rods. Curtains dragging on sticky rods can be frustrating. A few sprays of WD-40 can restore smooth movement. Remove the curtains and apply a light coating of WD-40 along the length of the rod. Use a cloth to spread it evenly and remove any excess. Once the rod is dry, rehang the curtains and enjoy effortless operation. Repeat this every 6 months or whenever the curtains start sticking again. Remove lipstick from fabric. Lipstick stains are no match for WD-40. Spray a small amount directly onto the stain, then blot with a clean cloth, lifting the residue. Afterward, wash the fabric with warm water and detergent to remove any lingering traces. Be sure to test WD-40 on an inconspicuous area first to ensure it doesn't affect the fabric's color. Acting quickly prevents the stain from setting and makes cleanup a breeze. Prevents snow from sticking to snow shovels. A snow shovel coated in WD-40 glides through snow effortlessly. Clean and dry the shovel blade before spraying an even layer of WD-40 on its surface. Let it sit for a few minutes to create an anti-stick barrier. Reapply as needed, especially during extended snow removal sessions. This trick not only saves time, but also reduces physical strain, making winter chores more manageable. Remove tree sap from tools. Tree sap on tools can be stubborn, but WD-40 makes removal easy. Spray the affected areas generously and let it sit for 5 minutes to break down the sticky residue. Use a rag to wipe off the loosened sap and repeat if necessary. Wash the tools with warm soapy water to finish. Regular cleaning with WD-40 ensures your tools remain in great condition and ready for any task. Protect cast iron pans from rust. Cast iron pans need care to stay rust-free. After washing and drying the pan thoroughly, apply a light coat of WD-40 over its surface, especially along the edges and handles. This prevents moisture from settling, which causes rust. Wipe off any excess spray with a paper towel before storing. To maintain longevity, reapply every few weeks or whenever the pan gets wet. Keep your pans in pristine condition and always ready for your next recipe. Keep insects out of tomato plant cage. Tomato cages can attract unwanted pests. A barrier created with WD-40 helps deter insects. Spray the bottom parts of the cage and any exposed metal with WD-40, ensuring coverage without oversaturating. The slippery surface makes it hard for pests to climb. Reapply every 2 weeks or after rain to maintain effectiveness. Remove mildew from refrigerator seals. Grandpa always knew the importance of a clean fridge. Mildew buildup on seals is not just unsightly, it affects hygiene. Spray a small amount of WD-40 onto a cloth and wipe the affected areas of the seal. Let it sit for 5 minutes, then scrub gently with a toothbrush to dislodge mildew. Wipe clean with warm, soapy water to remove residue. Regular upkeep ensures a fresh-smelling fridge and properly sealed doors. Shine aluminum sinks. Aluminum sinks lose their luster over time. A quick application of WD-40 restores their shine. Spray a light layer on the sink's surface and scrub gently with a soft sponge or cloth, focusing on dull areas. Rinse thoroughly with warm water to remove any residual product. Repeat this process every few weeks to keep your sink gleaming. A shiny sink elevates the look of any kitchen, and it's easy to maintain. Remove rust stains from tile floors. Rust stains on tiles can be a challenge, but WD-40 simplifies cleanup. Spray directly onto the rusted area, ensuring full coverage. Allow it to sit for 10 minutes, then scrub the stain with a bristle brush. Wipe clean with a damp cloth and repeat if necessary. Finish by mopping the area with warm water to ensure no residue remains. Stop bathroom mirrors from fogging. Did you know that WD-40 can keep bathroom mirrors fog-free? Spray a light coat of WD-40 on a clean cloth and wipe it across the mirror's surface. Its water-repellent properties form a barrier that prevents steam from condensing. Buff the mirror with a dry cloth to eliminate streaks. Repeat this monthly or as needed. A fog-free mirror not only saves you time, but also ensures clear reflections after every steamy shower. Unclog shower heads. Mineral deposits clog shower heads over time, reducing water pressure. Detach the shower head and spray WD-40 into the blocked nozzles, letting it sit for 15 minutes. Use an old toothbrush to scrub away the loosened buildup. Rinse thoroughly with warm water before reattaching the shower head. The result is a clean, fully functioning shower head that restores water flow. Remove dried contact cement from hair. Grandpa always found solutions to sticky situations, even with contact cement in hair. Spray WD-40 directly onto the affected strands, keeping it away from the scalp. Gently work the product into the adhesive with your fingers, breaking down its hold. After a few minutes, wash your hair thoroughly with shampoo to remove any residue. Dry as usual and enjoy adhesive-free hair. Deter rabbits and rodents from chain-link fences. Rabbits and rodents can wreak havoc in your garden by climbing fences. Spray WD-40 along the bottom section of your chain-link fence to create a slippery surface they can't grip. Reapply every few weeks or after heavy rain to maintain effectiveness. The non-toxic barrier keeps pests out while being safe for plants and pets. Clean and shine car tire rims. Dirty rims detract from your car's appearance. Spray WD-40 directly onto your tire rims, focusing on areas with grime or grease. Let it sit for 5 minutes, then scrub gently with a soft bristled brush. Wipe away the residue with a damp cloth, followed by a quick rinse with water. The result is sparkling rims with added protection against rust.